Astro Tarot reading. I am shuffling a new deck from France. It's called the Tarot de Marseille. It's beautiful, and I'm just trying to get acclimated with it, with its purple lavender background. So I'll be shuffling this through the astrological portion. Please watch your ascendant sign as well. It's more accurate for your astrology, as well as your moon sign, to give you a full dose of the cosmos. And thank you for choosing me for your readings, and for subscribing to this channel, and for your support on social media. Here are the transits. On the 5th of September, Mercury, finally direct, enters the sign of Virgo. And I love this for you because our new moon is also in this area. The 5th house of true love and romance, and children and fun, and leisure and pleasure. Mercury has you tending to all things child related for those of you who have them. And this is a great placement for dating and interviewing potential suitors, and connecting and communicating with your children, and in your creative endeavors. Mercury could have you fine-tuning scripts and editing creative projects and soundtracks and performances. On the 9th, our new moon is at 17 degrees of Virgo in this 5th house. So some Taurians are pregnant or conceiving or attempting this, or there's a new creative project you're about to release onto the world, or there's a new romance in your life. So it's very different for each of you, but applies very differently to each sign depending on your chart. So it's important to get personal readings. But on the same day, on the 9th, as this fresh start occurs for you in that area, Venus, the planet of love and attraction, enters Scorpio in your relationship sector. So I think that Taurus is meeting the right person. You have such potential to attract a true love and to keep it into relationship, because Venus is swirling harmoniously into the 7th house of marriage and commitment. So at the same time your new moon is instigated in romance, Venus says, let's make it official and let's move in together, or let's commit a contract in a legal document and get married. So Taurus is eloping. I feel like this is a quick kind of, boom, I met him, let's do this. It's not the same day necessarily, but it could be. Get to know the person. It's never wise to kind of marry after a heartbeat, because you want some longevity here. No one ever likes to go through a divorce, I guess. Just know that the universe is conspiring to link you up in a healthy, committed relationship. And that's what this new moon is about this month. And if you're already in one, I think that this just enhances the relationship you're in. And then it could turn towards children and how you really commit your lives to one another as a family. On the 10th of September, Mars enters Aquarius through November 15th, stimulating your career sector and the potential for your own independent business. Mars is aggressive too, so some of your bosses, if you report to them, are aggressive themselves. I get a lot of masculine, male, authoritative, oppressive energy here. So Taurus might feel like some of the people in your career that you're reporting to really aren't working for you. And you might tread lightly around their style of work, or delegating is the word I'm searching for. They are harsh, or there's an abruptness around career, but there's also an energy and action for you to get moving in this career sector. So if you're not happy in work, there is the energy available for you to make changes here. On the 21st, Mercury exits out of Virgo and enters Libra. And this is also the beginning stage of our autumnal equinox. The Sun follows Mercury on the 22nd and enters Libra. Happy birthday to Libras. But it's the 6th house that is lit up for Taurus and Taurus rising. This means Mercury and the Sun conjunct in the 6th house of health and maintenance and work and regimen and how you take care of your day-to-day life. This could be the implementation of a strict but beautiful diet and honing in on the analysis of all doctor's appointments and dental and Eastern and Western approach to your health. Oh, yes, because you're finding a balance when Libra is involved. And for Taurus, you need to use both Western medicinal practices and Eastern in order to feel centered in the body, because Libra governs your 6th house, especially Taurus rising, okay? So find some techniques that could help you. You could see your primary care physician the same day you go to acupuncture. So it just depends on what works for you, but this is beautiful for getting your health in order. And if you haven't been feeling well, there's some ease. When the sun shines in the 6th house, there's recuperative energy available to you. So be prepared for that. On the 24th, we have our full moon at 2 degrees of Aries. And this I love because this is the 12th house of release and quiet. And to have a full moon here, which is an aspect of release, or a transit of release, an energy of release, you can literally release what doesn't serve your highest purpose and potential and close the door on a way of being, whether that is a mental thought process, a behavioral pattern, a diet, or how you are eating or choosing to fill the soul and body. You're closing a door to a negative thought process too, which is always healthy. Taurus, let's see what cards are here for you for the month and see what comes up. If you'd like a private reading with me, I read all through the week at audreyalison.com. You can select your desired reading length via PayPal, and I'll get back to you in an email with some times that I have available coming up. Also, if you take a moment to look in the Show More section, I have my Tarot eCOURSE available still, and my Vimeo on-demand medium message series, which is just tarot card focused on the readings. And the song, the intro song for these YouTube videos is a song that I wrote and recorded a few years back, and it is available at bandcamp.com, and the link is below. Taurus, here are your cards for September. 8 of Wands. Takes me a minute to get used to the pictures. I'm like, what is this? 8 of Wands is you getting to be extremely creative, but starting to develop further skill sets, and maybe even feeling the need to protect what you already have developed. And this is quick pace, quick flying swords through the, or wands through the air in the Rider-Waite. So developing your creativity. It could also be travel and getting on the move. 7 of Coins, going up the stage of ladder in terms of earning and worth and productivity. Maybe you're under review for a promotion in the 10th house, and quick money is coming in for Taurus. Wow, 10 of Wands. Releasing the burden. Oh, this is the oppression card. I mentioned that word with Mars in the 10th house. Some of you are getting your promotions quickly, but there's a price to be paid for them. The boss might think you owe them something a little too much. So let's see what else is here. Oh shoot, look at this. Emperor. Yeah, there's a boss situation, all right. He's putting a lot of responsibility on you. Oh my gosh, I have the chills because it's so spot on. Before I even pull the cards, this tarot deck is really coinciding with the astrology in that there is a boss figure or someone that's trying to control, dominate, or make you work for everything you've earned. And yeah, you should be working for what you've earned, but not at the cost of complete stress and anxiety. So really weigh your options with this job. I can't believe he came up right after that Ten of Wands. He's having you carry a pretty heavy load on your back. The Ten of Wands is that figure in the Rider-Waite, carrying sticks up a hill, up a mountain. And maybe you don't need all of those sticks. Maybe you're carrying someone else's obligation and it doesn't really serve you the highest good and purpose. Release it on the full moon in the 12th house. Some of you are choosing to walk away from careers where you report to a dominating old white male. I just felt that, so I said it, and that's just me. I'm going to keep it real with you. So cut your losses and be smart. Have something else lined up. But with Mars in the 10th, you could have several interviews planned, and just keep it moving. Okay? Taurus, I am wishing you a beautiful September. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.